My peoples! Good afternoon and happy Friday! It's papaziti here, and I've got some regular team deathmatch for you on the map Hard Hat, and I'm using the MP7. Boo! Boo on the MP7! Hey, I like this gun and it gets it done for me, so sorry. Sorry! But I have a very, very important question for all of you. Are you prepared? Are you prepared? Well, GD, prepared for what? Prepared for the end of the world as we know it, and the end of society, and the breakdown, and the mass chaos, and the sky is falling, Chicken Little stuff. Well, if you're not prepared, maybe you need to be. And if you're not worried about it, maybe you're like the other 99% of the world population and are not worried that this is going to go down. But for that 1% of you out there, there is a show for you. And it's on National Geographic Channel here in the States on Tuesday nights. And it's called Doomsday Preppers. Okay? Doomsday Preppers. Now, these are people that they profile, families, individuals, couples that are prepping for a doomsday. Some sort of apocalyptic scenario that's going to completely wipe out society as we know it. And they are going to be ready. Okay? Some of the different scenarios that they have come up with, they range everything from the natural, like a polar shift, okay? The Yellowstone supervolcano, Yellowstone National Park out here in the west in the United States. There's a volcano under there that erupts about every 700,000 years, and it's been about 640,000 years since it last erupted, so that could happen at any time. You've got a worldwide pandemic and solar flares, okay? On the man-made side of things, overpopulation reaching critical mass, the economic collapse of the U.S. or the world, the total destruction of our power grid from an EMP. That sounds like they've been playing ground war domination, have just gotten EMP'd to death, and they're ready for it now. A terrorist attack, government takeover and the ensuing martial law, or the collapse of the food system. Okay, so those are the scenarios. This is how the show works. They take 3 or 4 families each week, and they, showcase their preparedness. And boy, these people, when they get talking about it, there is almost a little bit of a glint in their eye where they are almost, I think, hoping for and wishing for something to happen. If not just to validate themselves, just to validate to all the people that kind of look at them like, what the heck are you doing? Because, hey, when the shit goes down, they're going to be ready, okay? And at the end of each little segment, they have the show's expert prepper come in and rate them on how prepared they are and how likely they are to survive in this post-apocalyptic landscape that will become our world. So, and then they tell them like, oh, okay, things you could do differently. Things you could do to be more unstable in your everyday life to get ready for this. So you might be asking yourself, you know what, this is interesting. There definitely could be a polar shift. I'm thinking, or some sort of worldwide pandemic. So how do I get prepared? How do I get ready for this? Well, the first thing that you need, and something that all of these people have, is what's called a bug out bag. That's right, a bug out bag. And what a bug out bag essentially is, it's a backpack that contains 72 hours worth of water and food to get you through that first 72 hours. And then by then you have better made it to the second most important thing, which is some sort of shelter. Now, some of these shelters that these people have built are like in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollar range. Okay? Crazy underground bunker type things. All right? A lot of these people also have some sort of sustaining or self-replicating food source. They've built like their own little ecosystems, right? To make sure they have enough food. So you got to have that. And then the most important thing of all is you got to have guns, and you got to have lots of guns, and you better be training with those guns every week, if not every week, maybe once a month, because you could get rusty, and we don't know that Yellowstone super volcano could erupt anytime. So you better get training with those guns. So that's really all you need to prepare to get started. And then you just need to stockpile like 2-3 years worth of food, have enough water, think about sanitation, and all those other good things. So guys, if this sounds interesting to you, check it out. Let me know in the comment sections how prepared you are or how unprepared you are. And you know what? If you're not prepared, maybe you know somebody who is a prepper. But you better know them real well, because you just don't roll up. You just don't roll up on some preppers and hope to survive that unless you're friends. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Let's watch my boy Country here. Country Boy finish these guys off. And then that's going to be it. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Have a great weekend. And I will see you next time. Peace. 31-5, not too shabby. Later.